Welcome back to Adventures in Vagabonds! Last time, the party boarded Captain Carrick's flying ship, the Pennyworth, and flew west, arriving at Paternica on the 15th of Morning Star.
Which was very expensive.
It was very extensive. One day before all of Cordiv is consumed in darkness. We find the Pennyworth hovering roughly 200 feet above the jungle tree line of Paternica, as Captain Carrick has gathered the party near the port side of the ship.
You're really close to your mic.
Am I? It's gonna be a little echoey. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been that close. I had my phone up here and I was reading it.
It's not a condenser mic. You can't do that.
It's no, it is. It's a no, not a condenser mic.
This is a condenser mic. That's not. That's a Yeti, which is great.
Yeah.
But
what is
you can't get up close to it like this.
Yeah. Anyway, Captain Carrick kind of moves over toward you guys. He's like, "All right, well, as you can see down below, the jungle is a little thicker than before, so you're gonna have to jump."
Yeah.
Wait for us here?
Wait for you here?
Wasn't that the agreement? I seem to have a bit of a mind blank for some random reason.
I have a recollection that
Please wait for us.
you're here for
This island, not specifically here.
Please wait for us.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna bring the ship around toward the shoreline.
All right,
a couple miles back. I assume that'd be better than going 200 feet up somehow.
I hope so.
Yay, he waited.
Yeah, I can wait for you guys. But, you know,
cool.
try to be quick, you know, saving the world and all.
Yeah, well, we only got days left, so.
A day.
2.
You have 1 day?
2 days. 2 days.
We have 2? I thought we had
Is it
1.
not 2? I swear he said we had 2.
It is right now the 15th of Morning Star, and you heard it was happening on the 16th, so it should be 1 day.
We have 1 day.
Yeah, at least it's not 2 days.
Jump! Get off my butt! Get off! Go save the world or something.
Right.
Who has the
I thought you didn't care.
I have feather falling. Who else using it?
All right, I'm gonna push him off and jump with him.
All
Who are
right.
you pushing off?
I'm pushing.
Me, apparently.
Yeah, David off and jumping with him.
All right, can you make David? If you want to resist, can you make a athletics check against Caulran's athletic check?
Okay. Yeah. I want to dodge him so that he stumbles off first.
Yeah. All right, can you make
and then jump off after
then?
him? Oh, absolutely.
Athletics. That's a 6.
That's an 11 on the dice plus whatever. 5
Whatever the
is.
acrobatics is.
16. 16 in total.
Yeah. With that, you see Caulran go in for a shove out of nowhere before he topples over the port side of the ship and just begins to just fall down.
I
He's
jump
currently
after
falling.
him.
The way
All
you
right.
said that just made me imagine the Yoda Lego Death Star.
That's exactly what happens as Caulran falls off the edge. As David immediately jumps in after him, casting Featherfall, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. Eshno, do you go with?
Of course.
I cast
All right.
Featherfall on him as well.
As you jump down, as Featherfall is cast, Caulran was originally going at quite a fast speed, getting very close to the tree line before he begins to slow down and glide through the lush jungle down to the canopy floor. Canopy floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Is that right?
No, it's
No?
not.
No,
Canopy's
canopy's
above.
Yeah. Well, you land on the
jungle
went
floor.
through the canopy floor, and then now you're on the ground.
The canopy floor is an oxymoron. It doesn't exist.
This is my campaign. You forget.
How can a canopy floor not exist?
It's not a thing.
Yeah, there's a canopy roof, canopy ceiling, and then there's the canopy floor.
Oh, I guess I see what you mean, given the whole...
If there was a building made out of a tree. But you guys now find yourselves on the ground, looking up, barely being able to see the Captain Carrick's ship, the Pennyworth, above you guys, as you are all surrounded by lush jungle vegetation, trees stretching above 50 feet high, flowers, thick brush, exotic flowers all around. A very jungle-like environment.
Nature.
Can we perceive a way to find like where the sword would be?
If you guys want to like go,
can I persuade a tree to tell me which way he is?
It's a bug documentary. It's actually kind of gross now that I think about it.
you want to what do you want to do?
I'm kidding.
All
Persuade
right.
a tree to tell him where he
If you guys want to like
is.
Tree, where is it?
if you want to just look for it, you can make a perception check.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that first.
To know.
I'm gonna perceive.
Uh.
Who's got best perception? Because I have +0.
I have plus
Yeah, who was-
1.
Better than me.
Probably not me. I'm pretty sure I have -1.
All right.
We're
All
all
right.
blind.
So yeah, if you want to see if it is
Ooh, I got an
around
unnatural
you.
20.
Really?
unnatural 20,
Rad.
19 plus 1.
Rad.
That's pretty radical.
you can honestly say it is not within view currently.
Dang.
With an unnatural 20,
Hey.
you can
All
you
that.
know.
All that for nothing.
No, it wasn't for nothing. You can confirm you are not on top of it.
Gets a natural 20, sees it from across
Sees
the
it
island.
over 2 days worth of travel, miles away.
Oh man.
I hope
Yeah.
that is not the case.
But if you guys want to just roam and try to like look for it, one of you can make a survival check to kind of lead the group through the jungle.
Who's
Can I
got
ask
survival?
Rowley?
I actually think I have a decent survival. Let me check.
What was that about Rowley?
Yeah, can I pray to him?
That's right. Okay. I
my
just want to
survival
say,
is bad.
I just
I'm
want to
gonna
say
roll
for the
Hmm.
record, I warned him. Okay.
You did.
I don't know what
You
you're
did.
doing, but I
warned
think,
him.
I think you're making it up. See, I don't get why the
It's
gods wouldn't
not
come
my
to
fault.
me. I don't get why they wouldn't
It's
come
not
to
my
me.
fault. Don't you dare. I look at the sky as he's praying. I say, hey, don't you dare
not me.
bring this down on me.
Wait,
You
I
can.
completely forgot what he said, but
Well, then that's an
Essentially-
in-character thing. No, don't tell him.
Okay.
His character forgot.
If he starts praying to Rowley, I look at the sky and yell, hey, don't bring this down on me.
I didn't do it. No. Yeah, you can make a religion check if you want.
no, I'm just praying to him in general.
Okay, yeah.
Eats a path through the jungle.
In general.
So just like, oh, guide us through the forest or something like that. So not really
Just
like
like-
expecting a response.
Yeah,
Eats a
like that.
path through the jungle.
But yeah, if you guys want to make a survival check, somebody,
All of us or just
one person can make it to lead the group.
All right, survival.
Who's got
I-
a plus?
Mine's
the
a
highest?
plus. I got plus, but it's the lowest.
My
plus.
survival was the absolute worst.
I have +0, so.
I got +1.
All right, Webb, you want to make that roll?
All right, y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
That's a 12.
A 12. You guys wander through the lush, thick jungle of Paternica, heading in just a direction. Before, after hours of walking, you guys stumble upon what seems to be the ruins of an old temple of sorts.
Neat.
Sick.
Several of the walls have already been knocked down due to just aging.
That's
It seems to be pretty much in shambles, except
wanna
for a
push
little
it.
bit of the interior.
I want to push over a wall.
Can I cast
Says-
mending on it?
You can't do that. That's unkind.
I don't think you can
respect
cast
its
mending
spirit.
on that, but you can push over a wall.
I'm gonna
That's
push
fine.
over
If
a
you
wall.
want to do
What
that.
if I like
do that.
pick
Go ahead.
one specific stone at
just-
a time and mend that?
Shove.
That's
like-
bad.
A wall, so there's like, you want to go kind of inside it? Because there's like one wall that's standing, but there's a few like pillars and some like broken walls outside of it.
Yeah, I want to go inside and then shove outward.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause I don't want to destroy anything
All right,
inside.
I'm gonna actually,
Okay, what's your
look on this
passive
thing.
perception?
Perception? That does not fill me with confidence.
It should just be 10, whatever your
Yeah, it's just
modifier
10.
is.
It's just,
Just 10? Okay, and what did you say, Luke?
It wasn't pertinent to anything. I just remember saying something. I already
Oh,
forgot.
okay. David,
This
as
does
you
not
go
fill me with
over to
confidence.
this
Oh,
wall
gosh.
to shove down, you just see that there's like a bunch of ancient writing on it in a language that I don't think you understand.
Oh right, I said I'm gonna look for the thing.
Oh wait, if I see something on it, I'm gonna be
Yeah, you
like,
just
wait
see-
a second, I'm not gonna. I
You go over
unless,
to it to shove it, and then you like hold yourself back.
unless I know what that is, I am not
Yeah, that depends.
risking that.
Can you read Draconic?
I can.
Yes, I can actually.
You can?
Yeah,
I can.
Luke's over
I
And
I have-
Luke can also read it. Luke, do you
I have
also want to head
common-
over?
Yeah.
I have
sure.
common, deep, draconic, and giant.
Oh yeah, the feet gave it to you. Yeah. So Luke
Yeah.
and David make their way inside this ruined temple of sorts. Webb, where are you right now?
I'm just watching.
You just watching? Okay.
Yep, just waiting for one of them to get possessed by something.
I already am. How many people can I get possessed by?
How many, dude? You just start collecting them.
Yeah, should I just rack it up? You
Get,
know, start collecting them
all-
like Pokemon cards.
D&D all possessions any percent speed run.
Yeah.
I choose you.
Yo, I got a shiny one.
Got a shiny possession.
It's
a
possessed
shiny
by
ghost.
Mordin.
You just walk into like a haunted house and make like a religion check. My body is open. I am a vessel. You just get swarmed.
Dude, come
Give.
here.
What's that one YouTube series that was like kind of weird? It's like Hotel something.
Oh,
Oh,
hotel has been. Or
Yeah.
It's,
That.
is that
has
what
been
it is?
hotel.
That's just
has been
me.
hotel.
That's what it is. That's just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Alaska. Maybe.
I assume you guys are like reading the writing on the wall.
Yeah, what's it say?
Yeah.
All right. It speaks about a few different things.
If you're
There's
reading
several
this,
patches.
Get pranked. LOL. You just got possessed.
That's all it says in like 500 paragraphs
Half
of an
the
entire
enemy's here.
wall space. But anyway, the draconic writings on the wall reminisce about a great sword of starlight, known to the primitive inhabitants of the
Hey,
island
I have a
as
sword.
Celestia.
Like that.
You do have a sword similar. It's not quite as magnificent and legendary as the one known as Celestia, but a
Don't
sunblade
insult my
is no
sword.
joke.
Do we like know where Mordin is?
Did we ever?
I don't.
No,
You,
we didn't.
yeah, well, I don't know.
We
Okay,
never.
then.
We
There's a
never
lot
did.
that's
What?
unknown
This-
about Mordin.
Yeah, this is.
We're
well,
hoping that
all
he's
right.
here, or else
Yeah.
we're kind of screwed.
But anyway, continuing,
We'll be fine.
he'll be fine. It'll all be
Yeah, I just
fine.
assumed he was here. I don't know
Darkness.
why.
Darkness, schmarkness. All right, we
Yeah.
can still beat him. Right? I mean, we can, right?
Maybe as you guys like look at each other all unsure. But anyway, continuing reading on the writings on the wall, it is said that a great and powerful evil of shadow and darkness once plagued the land of Paternica, shrouding the island in a black mist which cursed the people to live in darkness, blind and afraid.
He's not
When-
even.
When Suns, celestial spirit of light, saw what had become of these people, he intervened by bestowing their greatest warrior with a weapon of pure starlight, the sword known as Celestia, and it was with this weapon the warrior was able to slay the great evil, ridding it of the world forever.
Okay, I'm gonna pray to Suns.
Suns, S-U-N-C-E.
Suns.
Like dunce.
I'm gonna
Suns.
pray
Yeah,
to
like dunce, but
Suns.
Suns.
I'm gonna pray to.
Okay,
I'm gonna pray to
I
Suns
imagine,
right quick.
I imagine you're reading this and you're like, I'm gonna pray to Suns, and then Eshno looks over at you and is like dunce. And you're just like, yeah, like that, and then you start
He
doing
didn't
the
hear
prayer.
me. He didn't hear me
Hey,
say
he
that.
didn't hear that.
Let's hope not.
So what's my religion?
It's okay. I speak dragon.
Yeah, religion. +0. Rad. Does anybody else want to pray to him?
No? All
No.
right.
I feel
All right.
like
Yeah, +0.
on you for now, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try it again if you fail. But
That's a
No.
fat 13.
13. Letting off this simple prayer to this celestial spirit you have just now heard the name of. To nobody's surprise, there is not much of a response.
Just
It
like,
is
hey,
just quiet.
Can we get some help with finding Celestia? It's just silence.
Yes.
Silence.
All right, thanks.
That's how you end it. Yeah. But
Amen. I guess I don't know what.
does that qualify?
What constitutes the ending of a prayer in these parts? I don't think I've really prayed.
It varies from country to country. Some places it's amen, other places it's a woman. You know, they
Oh
joke
God.
around.
Okay.
They brought that on themselves.
They did. But anyway,
I hate
moving
that one.
past that,
Imagine
There
not
are-
It's
knowing
literally
historical
Hebrew. It has
context
nothing to
word.
do with the English language.
Literally, imagine having zero knowledge of language.
I can literally claim cultural appropriation from that
How?
yeah.
because it is culturally appropriating my Jewish culture.
Oh my god.
That's
I
my
wish
Hebrew. You can't
too.
have it.
You can't have it. But anyway, reading the writings that continue, the writings depict the island's origin being linked to Pyrrhoda, celestial spirit of nature, a mere 8,000 years ago. Although it doesn't seem to have always been floating above land, as it later speaks about how, in an attempt to keep the people and swords safe from the outer islands, Paternica was ripped out from the ocean and raised high above the clouds of Jeravam. Finally, though most of it is missing due to damage sustained over time, the writings say the sword known as Celestial was hidden deep in a tomb somewhere in the thick jungle of the island.
We have
Lastly, there are brief mentions of an ancient bronze dragon known as Nemonis, who seems to have played a large part in the people's prosperity. Nemonis. Nemmonis.
So these were Dragonborn.
Oh,
Actually, or probably not. It was probably
Perhaps.
originally human that got horny for dragon, and then
Maybe. You can
Dragonborn.
actually make a history check if you want to
I don't want to know.
Sick.
find
I
out
don't-
if this draconic writing is like actual genuine from a Dragonborn or if it's, a learned
Dragonborn
language.
or dragon or learned
dragon or
by
something like that, yeah.
human from a dragon or whatnot.
It's like the Chinese ripoff Dragonborn.
I don't know a
Yeah.
thing.
What did you roll?
I rolled a nat 1.
You rolled a nat 1?
Oh,
Before you could read, before anybody could read the last bit of the information concerning Nemonis, you just catch the name. You kind of put both your hands on the crumbling wall as you kind of get a closer look as the original plan follows through, as you accidentally push this wall down, opening up to the jungle outside as it shatters.
This
Down
is
on the
why
ground.
we
Hey, could you cast
Historical
mend on this?
I cast mending on it.
Can you?
On part,
cast
he
mending on
can
I
on
do it
parts of it.
one stone at
Yeah,
a time.
he'd have
This
to do
is
it
why we-
incrementally.
I can repair a
Historical
single break
artifact
or tear in an
with
object, as long as it's no
This is-
larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
Yeah, so he can
This-
repair it a foot at a time.
This is why you respect the artifacts.
Look,
This is
that was
true.
an accident.
historical artifact. It's fragile.
Look,
Mending, you single break or tear in an object you touch. So there's a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken blood, to a cloak, or yeah, okay, yeah. So 1 bit at a time. Actually, make me a You can either make an Arcana check, or you can make a sleight of hand check to repair this as best you can.
Sleight of hand's better. Let's do that
Sleight
one.
of hand. All right,
All right, that's an 11.
an 11.
Mm-hmm.
You managed to patch a few pieces together, getting a basic understanding of it. There is one part that stands out. You kind of look and it seems to be the dragon was some sort of ancient ancestor to the people of this island.
Rad.
Bringing great fortune. It was high respected. And it seems to, you understand that it used to be an ancestor based off of the phrasing, the actual. Well, I mean, David and Eshno understand this because they're actually able to read it. You read it as it says along the lines of like daddy and senpai. Those lines are found. It's the modern translation of the Dragonborn term for like father or figure, something like that.
No
similar
comment.
variations, but that's roughly the translation that you get from that.
The very New
Oh
Testament.
my.
Why? No.
But that's about all that you could salvage from that.
I don't know if I wanted to do that. I'm breaking some more.
You begin to. Well, you don't know that. David
I know.
and
Okay, never mind.
Eshno read it. Yeah.
That's right. I don't know Draconic.
But yeah.
I'm sure Eshno does. I don't know about Eshno, but because he is a Dragonborn, I'm not.
I am. It's true. Got me.
I don't like this. I do not like this at all.
I wonder if it's
Like-
the way Dragonborn are supposed to speak.
Perhaps this is the ancient way the Dragonborn spoke to each other.
Oh my gosh.
Perhaps.
Eshno.
No.
Eshno starts weeping, realizing that he's a bronze Dragonborn and is partially related.
Please.
This makes me violently uncomfortable.
You are glad you pushed that wall over, and you were upset at Caulran for repairing this.
Yeah.
That last bit of
beg
information
forgiveness.
was not needed.
All right, we should probably look for this temple or tomb or whatever.
Yeah, if you guys want to make another survival check to head out for another location, you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That is a
Perfect.
13.
Sick.
13. A few more hours go by of just kind of like, not mindlessly wandering, but just without direction, because you guys don't actually know where. You just know it's in some kind of tomb, as the writings had said that. But eventually, you guys come across a large waterfall. The sound of rushing water catches your ear as you see
Guys,
amongst the.
I bet
through
it's
the brush.
behind it.
Oh, is it behind the waterfall? The
Dude, that
classic
would be
trope?
so original.
But with a 13?
You know, it's an
about
oldie
that.
but a goodie. It's an oldie but a goodie.
An oldie but a goodie.
Indeed.
But down
I mean,
by
I'll
the water's
take it if it
edge,
is.
down by the water's edge of this clear, almost crystal clear lake, you see what seems to be a tribal woman of sorts, who seems to be gathering water into large clay jugs.
Huh, never seen one of those before.
Greetings,
Let's-
female.
One of those.
Let's attempt to speak
And-
in Draconic because
I
I'm
wonder if
pretty
she
sure they
has sandwiches.
know.
I should
my
say-
gosh.
She does not seem to notice you guys. She kind of has her back turned to you guys, as you guys are just now coming through, just peering through the thick jungle brush.
All right.
Screw it. I'm gonna say hello. What? Could you possibly help us? I'm saying this in Draconic, by the way.
You say it's in Draconic? She is immediately startled as she jumps up, spilling some of the water back into the lake. As she whips herself around, as looks into the jungle, is making a perception check.
Please tell me she sees
Nat
Luke.
20.
Good.
She immediately spots you, and immediately
And Luke,
doesn't seem
hopefully.
to understand, but seems to know it's Draconic.
Rad.
As she like looked really startled, but then kind of like calms herself, keeping her distance, but kind of just, and you may be about 60 feet away from her or so. As she kind of just,
Does she
Kind of-
she see all of us or just me?
with an Nat 20, she sees everybody. And she
Good.
immediately
Good.
averts her gaze from you to Eshno.
Yeah.
As she seems to be like, she immediately drops down on one knee and starts to like bow in respect. And you just hear her mumbling something under her voice.
I swear, what is she
Okay.
mumbling?
I repeat what I say, but in common.
Finally
Okay.
a break.
Does anybody want to make a perception check to see what she's mumbling?
Yes, I do. I really do.
I
I'm not sure if I'll
also
like it.
very much do.
That is a
My bad.
10.
I'm back.
What is it? What did you roll?
11.
A 10.
Can I
10,
make
11?
one as well?
Yeah, you can make one. Web
Perception,
and
you
Ezra.
said?
Actually, she's making a stealth check.
Perception, you said?
Making a stealth check?
She's making a stealth. Yes, perception.
What's the point of mumbling something?
That's a 16.
16. David picks up on it. She kind of whispers it under her breath, but you kind of pick up on it as you hear a similar word from what you read up on the mending of the stone. That's all you catch, though. You just catch, like, you're just like, okay, what is she saying? And then you hear that. Kind of out of context. Not sure which it was. You just hear the draconic word that means that.
I
Nice.
facepalm hard.
Wham! You slam your Goliath hand into your face as it is immediately red
say
against
he
your pale skin.
I say he should roll for damage.
Honestly, you know
Do
what?
you
I'll
want
do
to?
it.
Do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
What am
Roll
I
for
rolling?
damage.
What am I rolling?
Chill.
He's a man.
It's an attack roll. Try to hit yourself.
I think I hit myself. I don't think that's the issue. I'm wondering how
No,
much
you
damage.
could miss. What's your AC?
Yeah.
I think I miss, actually.
Hey,
no, I
not
don't.
only-
Okay. My armor class is 13, and I rolled a 13.
Nice. So you almost missed. You kind of like, you just barely managed to redirect your hand onto your face.
You hit
It
your
would've gone
own
right
face
past.
with a glancing blow.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
Just strength.
That's right. So
I'm gonna
just
say
an unarmed,
half of strength because it's a facepalm. 1 and
Unarmed.
2, you barely hit yourself.
unarmed strike would be 1 plus strength. So just 2. Be
2
2.
points.
So.
All right. So you take. Is that after halved?
No, after half would be just 1.
Okay. So you just take 1 point of damage. You just facepalm.
It's
She
audible.
gets a little bit startled by this as she kind of like jumps up a little bit from kneeling down. As she seems to kind of just, she doesn't approach. She just kind of stays back.
Does she respond at all to my repeating the message in, I almost said American. What's wrong with me? In common.
Does the native realize you speak in American? I don't know.
I hate,
What message are you
I hate
repeating?
My brain. Crap. What did I say? Hello. Could, would you possibly be able to help us?
As she kind of pauses for a moment, looks over at Eshno. I thought that's why you're here. As she kind of points over, not an aggressive point, kind of just like a, like trying to be the least aggressive, like pro wrestler, not a straight up point,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
macho man point. Just kind of like pointing at Eshno.
Well then maybe we can help each other. Maybe we can help each other. What do you...
I am here to help, but I need your help to help you.
You help me, I help you. Type.
Yeah.
Can you make a persuasion check with advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Like she sees Eshno and sees him as like this, like
I'm so glad I
bowed in
had
respect.
advantage because my first roll added up to a
godlike being.
3, and now it's a 14.
14.
So
That's
we're
much better.
good.
She kind of like signals you to come closer. As I did need you to make that roll because although she trusts Eshno probably, she also sees that there's a Goliath as well as this hooded figure traveling with them, and she's probably not accustomed to strangers on this floating island.
Stranger
Yeah.
in a strange land.
Stranger danger.
For
But yeah,
real.
as you guys kind of walk over, she kind of finishes filling up the jugs of water before she kind of begins just leading, as she kind of just expects you to follow. That's basically the vibe you get.
All right. I
Sure.
guess we're following.
Hey, what are you needing help with?
She just barely looking back, kind of stopping almost. The beast, as she continues walking forward.
Oh, wonderful.
What kind of
Delightful.
beast?
My father will explain as she continues down the path.
Joy.
You guys travel for several hours until nightfall. At which point you guys find yourselves crossing over a large rope bridge across a massive ravine, probably 60 feet wide.
Yeah.
And just looking down, it seems to be over 200 feet drop. As you guys cross the rope bridge, eventually, in the dead of night, you guys arrive at a small tribal village out in the middle of the jungle. As you get a lot of looks walking into this place, as the other tribal villagers kind of just have a continuous stare as you guys walk in silence. As she eventually leads you to what you guys assume is the chieftain of the tribe. He definitely looks the part. He's got like little animal skulls on him. He's got a massive spear with like feathers tied to it. A very crude looking spear. As they do speak common, as the tribal leader just looks at his daughter. He's like, "Who are these strangers? Why are they here?" "They've come to stop the beast." As everybody, several people have surrounded Eshno now and have started to bow. They kind of like taken a knee as they kind of just whisper the same thing under their breath.
Can I bow as well?
I curse my knowledge of Draconic.
As you hear this in Draconic, they say the word in Draconic. They normally speak common, but they say the Draconic word for it.
How does that sound like?
There's just a collective, as Eshno and David can hear it as Senpai.
I yell.
Voice.
I yell, not yell, but I do exclaim the F word in Draconic very audibly.
I do exclaim.
They seem to be. I do exclaim. They seem to be startled at the yell, not so much as they understand it.
Yeah, it's not so much a yell, just like it's very audible.
Yeah.
It's like
But the tribal chieftain kind of pushes David to the side as he walks up to Eshno and kind of
look at him like, bruh.
as he kind of like kneels down in respect as he's like, "What brings you here, child of Nemosis?" Nemonis, I mean. Oh, I said his name wrong. As he like crosses himself really quickly.
What brings you here, child of pneumonia?
Oh no.
No, retcon. No, we retcon. Yeah, it's actually pronounced pneumonia.
It's actually Nemonis. But yeah, Nemonis. What brings you here, child of Nemonis? Why have you returned to our village?
I am seeking the celestial blade sword.
Sword of Celestia.
So we can defeat a great evil which
Mordin, Lord of Shadows.
Hold the land in its grasp one day. Very soon.
I interject. Yeah, we're trying to find Sword of Celestia to defeat Mordin, Lord of Shadows.
The sword. We recognize its name. But the name of the evil you face sounds similar to the one we faced long, long ago. The one our ancestors defeated.
Probably.
There's hope for us yet.
Probably the same one.
I should say it's past midnight in the village, as it is now the
Rad.
16th.
Oh, this is...
Crap.
Just thought I should say that.
No.
Just thought I should say that.
No.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
we're kind of on a time constraint. So, like, if you want us to get this beast out...
You've heard of the beast.
We need... vaguely. Your daughter... Think she's your daughter?
Oh.
Yeah. Your daughter told us kind of about
That's
it.
my
She
wife! How dare you! Gets rid of that. No, that's not what it is. The tribal chieftain's like, both. No, that is not what happens. That is not what happens.
Alabama.
No!
No, either one sounds good, really. I don't care.
But the chieftain kind of elaborates as he's like, "We can lead you to the place where the sword is found, but our guide it would be impossible to journey on the outskirts of our village with the beast roaming around.
Okay, well, we can kill two birds with one stone here. We can go.
All right,
We can journey to the sword, and if we encounter the beast on the way, which I'm sure we will, just kill it dead. Or if we find the sword first, we can use it on the beast and make it even easier for ourselves.
The sword is locked away with powerful magic.
We'll find a way through it.
Even our last shaman, it drained her power.
Dude, we got
magic.
so much magic between the three of us. It's kind of stupid.
We are big magic.
I mean,
like, we might not be the biggest ones, but we've got access. Let's just say,
if you are at all capable of defeating this beast, perhaps you can enter the tomb. But please, this beast, we're running out of food. It's eating the creatures we hunt. It's scaring our gatherers. Food in our borders have become scarce.
How recent did this beast show up?
It's been plaguing us for more than a year now.
What does it look like?
Large lizard, horns, teeth, tail with spikes.
You sure this isn't a dragon?
That's what it sounds
No
like.
wings. We've seen dragons. Our ancestors. No wings.
It's a dragon that
I look at Luke and I'm sorry, Eshno and Caulran. I'm like, wasn't there either an ice dragon or a red dragon somewhere that's roaming around?
You know, now that you mention it, I kind of know what you're talking about.
Hoping that's not this.
Picking up what you're putting down.
What color is it? Do you know?
I think it was red.
The beast is red.
Hold on.
No wings. No wings.
It will grow wings. I assure you,
it's
gonna grow wings.
You see a tribal villager who seems to be like a really buff hunter, kind of sharpening his spear off in the corner, kind of away from everybody else, as he just says, "It's not a dragon."
You say that now.
It's
totally. We have, trust us. We've ran into some weird stuff in our venturing. It's probably not saying it won't, or not saying it will, but it will probably turn into the dragon, unless you know like exactly what it is now. Because
cannot fly.
I personally know
dragons fly.
Dragons can shapeshift. So,
well, tell me this, tall one.
Mm-hmm.
I am the greatest hunter of this tribe. My name is Hakili.
Good for you.
Who are you?
Okay.
An expert? Do you know?
I'm an expert on death.
Why would a dragon limit itself by removing its wings?
For fun. I'm not even kidding.
He kind of scoffs at that and continues to sharpen his spear.
I just want to look at him
I just want to intervene real
That's
quick.
how you're going to play it, all right?
I apologize.
Sucks for you.
For him.
Don't
Immediately-
apologize for me.
Dumb.
Immediately, the chieftain and everybody else around who's like bowing immediately points their fingers at the hunter and is like, "Ooh, our ancestors are so dumb." The hunter guy immediately, like in a huff, finishes sharpening his spear really quickly and probably damaging it in the process. Grabs one of the tribal women and kind of just runs off.
Just fireman carry.
Yeah, just
literally grabs. Literally
throws him
picks
up
up
and just runs.
Why? Oh no! Boom roasted.
Oh, roasted.
Runs away with the women.
Gotcha.
This dude is like the most macho hunter guy.
How
So
tall
like
is he?
it almost seems not that weird taking in like, oh yeah, this is a tribal village.
How tall
Like
is
I
he?
guess he can do that. He's probably like 5'8".
Haha, I'm taller.
No, he's tiny.
Yeah, they're not exactly a very tall people.
Hold on, how tall am I?
I am truly a giant among
How-
these
Yeah.
people.
How tall am I? I think I might be. Oh,
You're like
I'm
5'11", I
5'6".
think.
No, I'm 5'6".
Oh, are you? Oh, okay.
Oh, you're right
Oh,
at
wow.
home. You're right at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really short. You're actually pretty short for Dragonborn. Aren't Dragonborn
guess.
like 6-ish on average?
I think I based it off the fact that I was short.
Oh.
Oh yeah. But the tribal chieftain kind of looks at you all, stands back up. In the morning, if you could rid these lands of this beast.
Dude.
We
I'd
gotta
like to
go
get on it
now, boy.
Dude, we're like on our way.
We are
as
on a
you
tight
see.
Can
constraint.
someone carry me so I can sleep while we travel?
He kind of like, he has a worried look on his face. As he kind of looks over at Luke. As Luke, do you want to make a persuasion check?
Yes. I
Not with
think
advantage this time. Just a base persuasion check.
7.
Because he's looking over, you guys take it that he's looking over at Luke for guidance on whether or not, because, you know, he's like the respected one, he's like their ancestor kind of deal. So it's like, what he says, what he thinks is best for the tribe. What did you get?
I got a 7.
Can
A
I
7.
like assist him or something?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think I still have inspiration from like forever ago.
Oh, you want to use that?
Rad.
I kind of do because that was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that if you want.
Oh, that's great. I got a 19.
19.
Yeah.
With the inspiration, you kind of like, with the persuasion, he looks over at you and you kind of just stare at him for like 10 seconds. And then you got kind of like snap into it like, yeah, this is, we gotta do this.
All right, homies. Here's the deal.
Gather round, homies. This is what's going down.
Let me learn
As-
you a thing or two about what's up.
The chieftain, without any words, kind of just like, almost a little disappointed, you can see in his face, as he kind of just nods his head, as he kind of calls somebody over. This is Kaio. He is our guide. He will take you to the tomb.
Rad.
But if
Thanks.
you see the beast,
We're stopping to kill it.
Yeah, we're stopping to kill it. Don't worry.
please. Thank
Don't
you.
worry about home slice.
Home slice?
It's a thing from where I come from. Don't worry about it.
The great ancestral language, please teach us more. As several people are kind of like scooting up on their knees, like down at Eshno, as they're like, teach us, please.
I'll tell you
Oh,
more when I
great
come
teacher.
back.
I facepalm repeatedly.
My
Not
God.
hard, just like
Dude, you're gonna give yourself like a
an
concussion.
aneurysm probably. Yeah.
You're gonna get like retrograde amnesia. You're gonna have to make a history check every single time you want to remember something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that, the chieftain kind of looks at you guys. If you must leave, at least save your rest, save your strength.
No
Dude.
time.
We'd literally, if we could, we would. We literally don't have time.
As we speak, darkness is consuming the land.
It's consuming all of Cordiv as we speak. So, like,
Does he know what Cordiv is?
Probably
he
not.
He used to be part of it, or his ancestors did. The land down there.
The land down under.
I know y'all used to be an island in the water.
What?
Okay.
It's
Probably-
the land down under.
Probably long time ago, hundreds if not thousands of years, y'all did not float in the air. Y'all were in water.
We have not traveled far outside of our village.
We can
Okay.
tell.
By the way, if you didn't realize, this island that you're on I don't know if you realize this is an island. You know what an island is, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is an island, but it's floating in the sky.
He kind of just has this puzzled look on his face.
What's the sky?
What's the sky? The tree line is too thick. He can't ever see it.
Okay, imagine I cast Mage Hand.
You cast Mage Hand?
I can make Mage Hand invisible, right? Pretty sure I can.
If you have the feet, you can. If you don't have the feet, you can't.
Spectral Floating Hand. Duration. Okay, yeah, you're right. I activate Mage Hand, and I'm like, all right, pretend this hand isn't here, and I pick up a rock with it.
All right.
You see how there's nothing connecting this rock to the ground?
He
Ignore
gets
the
on his
Mage Hand.
knees and he looks under the rock. I mean, you're super tall. He probably didn't even need to do that, but he's like way under it.
I mean, just like I'm giving it for reference that because I'm not connected to the Mage Hand. It's just floating in the air. I'm like, all right, you see this? It's floating in the air.
That's what we're on?
That's what you're on.
A big floating rock?
Yes.
Yes.
We must inform the shaman. We must get guidance on this floating rock
Rad.
that we are on.
Rad. All
I
right.
think we should probably leave and kill the
We should
lizard now.
probably we should probably leave and kill
Because
the
I need
lizard.
to sleep at some point. I don't know where that's going to fit in. Does anyone need armor? Or like mage armor?
No, I'm good.
You sure? It doesn't hurt.
If you're offering, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm offering. Alright, I cast it on me and David.
All right.
How much?
Do you need any Eshno?
What do I
That's
add to my AC for that?
Your AC becomes 13 plus Dex.
All right. What do I need?
Dex.
Do you want some
15.
mage armor?
Cool.
What does that do?
13 plus Dexterity becomes your new AC.
Wait.
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Plus
It would-
Dex
All right.
said.
It would
Turn
take
me to-
away 4
Yeah, that's
AC
fine.
points.
For me, it adds me to 15 instead of
I
13.
wasn't sure how.
Nice.
The guide that the chieftain kind of assigned you guys kind of walks up and he's like, "Hello, my name is Kaio. I can take you to the tomb where the
All right.
sword is located.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Do we have to go? Like, I'm kind of tired."
Nope, that
Dude,
sucks.
we
Let's
are-
go.
We are too, but it's kind of we're
It's-
kind of on a time constraint.
Kind
It's
of
a day
Eshno-
journey. We
Eshno-
wouldn't even get
Yeah,
there.
God.
Well, guess what?
How big
Guess
is
what?
this island?
It's
Can we run?
hey, can we summon what's his name?
I know
Crip
you're talking
Horse.
about, but do you know who you're
Horse.
talking about?
Grip Horse.
Crip Horse?
Fresh.
Maserati.
Mr. Maserati the
Maserati the Crip
the Hood
Horse.
Horse. Hood Horse.
The Hood
Maserati
Horse,
the
yeah.
Hood Horse.
Who knows if he's a blood or a crip? I don't think we know yet.
For real.
What color bandanas he got?
I don't think he has one. He just has like the wooden dice that hang.
Yeah. And the license plate
fresh.
says
And the
fresh.
license plate, yeah. You could summon him, but that's only one horse.
Yeah.
It would be able to hold all of you guys for going at optimal speed.
I have another idea.
What's your idea?
All right, so I could polymorph someone into a. I don't want to say that. I don't know how to say that, dog. A
Into a hole.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzal.
Oh, Quetzalcoatl.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
that thing.
I think.
It's a giant flying
Hold on,
dinosaur.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
on.
thing.
Giant. Not a
Yeah.
pterodactyl. Like the
It flies
big boy.
Fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Quetzal from like Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah, Quetzal.
Yeah.
Pronunciation. Hold on.
We could
Quetzalcoatl.
like polymorph someone into a dragon.
It's a Quetzalcoatl.
No, I mean you really can't, because like
Oh yeah, they're not a
can you
beast.
not?
You gotta do a beast, yeah.
Boo.
Which really sucks because dragons are so good.
Kaio kind of looks at you guys.
That's
This is
right.
like,
You need true polymorphism.
Kai.
although I would suggest taking flight, I feel like that'd be better to find it. I'm not exactly fluent in tracking from the air. Sure, there's the threat of the beast, but like, I know how to get there on foot. I don't know if I'll be able to recognize. I know the general direction.
The problem is,
Okay, we can-
a day's journey is a bit too long.
Yeah. Very too long.
Let's see.
What walking animal could we pick?
It's probably.
How many people are there? One would be polymorph, one would be console. Maserati the hood horse, polymorphed horse, maybe.
That's kind of redundant.
Well, I forgot. Polymorph only lasts 10 minutes. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
No, 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour.
that's-
1 hour.
Okay.
1 hour?
That,
That's
again,
better.
Not 10 minutes.
we'd if it was 1 hour, we'd need to do a flying animal.
Yeah.
I think we gotta fly.
Because
All right, I can
big time
try.
crunch.
I mean,
Well,
we don't have time for anything else.
Yeah, dude, if we could, we would absolutely do it your way, but time's a ticking.
Kaio kind of like looks at you guys. He's like, "So you know magic?"
All right, who wants to be the giant bird?
Before you cast anything, can you come over here, please? As
Sure.
Kaio kind of
I guess.
leads you guys this way.
Yeah.
What's up?
He kind of leads you guys away from any prying ears of the tribe, kind of on the back corner of it. You're saying you can fly?
I could turn someone to a giant bird, but yes, I can fly.
In a roundabout way.
Cool. Don't show these people magic.
Why not?
They're not really accustomed to it, from what I can tell.
Wait, from
But
what you
they-
can tell, are you not from here?
Isn't there a whole like system?
Okay.
Dominant?
My name's Harvey Smith.
Oh gosh.
No.
My name's Harvey Smith. I'm not from here. You gotta get me out of here. Okay?
Do you know the way to the
Oh,
temple?
Gosh.
There's this guy. Okay, this crazy
I will
captain dude who's got
literally-
this flying ship.
Yep,
Okay.
we know him. We
You
know
think
him.
he's the one who brought you
He's
here?
Yeah.
He's supposedly
Anyway-
waiting because we have to pay him a little bit still.
You
so
think he's waiting?
we're offering to pay him more?
We
but yeah,
paid him a little.
I'm offering
How
to
much
pay
did
him
you
more.
pay him?
We paid him a little up front, and we said we're gonna pay him a bit back.
How much is a little? Because I
Afterwards.
paid him a little and he left.
Oh,
like-
rad.
That's not good.
Well, we offered him like I'm sure it's a couple thousand gold. coins.
1,000?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Well, he might stick
Well,
around for that. I didn't
that's
pay him
that's
that much.
that's
All right. So, buddy, do you know the way to the tomb or not?
Yeah, I know that. I'm an explorer, okay? I came here looking to document stuff. First off, never seen the beast before, okay? I stay
Rad.
put. All right?
All right.
I don't know how they didn't notice I'm not part of them. I mugged this dude, I drug him into the woods, and I kind of just stole his stuff.
Oh,
They kind of
wow.
just
What?
accepted it.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So,
Cool.
anyway,
Wait,
well-
if you're saying you
That's
can fly,
Dubious.
let's leave.
nope, too far.
Can't because
Too far.
Yup,
here's
there's
here's
like
the
3
here's the
days
problem.
We could get back
Here's
to
the-
the ship if your
here's the
friend's
problem.
waiting.
Here's the
No,
problem.
we need.
We need to get that sword because that's the
what?
only thing to kill Mordin, Lord of Shadows. He's about to end the entire friggin' world. I'm not.
Yeah, we should
like,
probably
yeah,
get that sword then.
yeah.
So, who wants to be the bird?
I'll be the
Not me.
bird.
Not me.
All right, I polymorph Eshno
What do you
into
mean?
a giant.
No, not here.
Not here. I do not do
Don't
it
freak
here.
out. You saw how they reacted to this guy. Okay.
All right,
I'm
let's
just. He like
go.
looks
I mean,
over
well,
at.
didn't I did magic in front of him with the mage hand and such?
They've probably with the shaman. You assume they've probably seen something like that.
In mage hand. All right.
Like they're talking about like actual like big magic.
How
big
weak is
magic.
the shaman? How weak is the shaman?
Like
Oh my gosh.
you don't know, but like probably pretty weak.
Just
But
start
he
casting
kind of
fireballs on the village.
Oh my god.
Harvey
Call lightning.
Smith kind of looks over at Eshno. Look, I'm going out on limb here, but you're not related to these people, right?
No.
Probably not.
He might-
Actually,
Okay.
no, for sure not, because he's not even from this world.
Oh, yeah,
none of
that's
us are.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
we're
taking
not
it
actually
that,
from this world originally.
Yeah. I'm
okay.
on the 100. We are nowhere near.
Okay, let's stop talking. We gotta go. We do not have a lot of time.
Okay,
Yeah, we don't.
okay.
Let's,
We're not
Come
even
this
in
way, all right?
same,
There's-
like, plane of
Near the
existence.
bridge, near the ravine, that's kind of like the outskirts of this village. That's an
Alright.
open spot. We can do it.
Yep, let's
Cool.
run. Come on.
Come on, come on.
All right, let's go. As you guys begin to make your way out of the village and over to the rope bridge, as you guys are eventually there, he's like, okay, here's a pretty open spot. If you're going to fly, now's the time, although we're kind of further away from the tomb.
All right, I cast
Rad.
polymorph on Eshno and turn him into the Quetz thing.
Quetzal.
Quetzal. Yeah, we'll just call it
Giant.
the pretzel
All right.
bird.
As you see, Luke is polymorphed into this massive dinosaur flying bird. As Harvey Smith is kind of startled by this, he's like, "Oh, when you said big, you actually really meant it. That's
No,
actually
we
really
went-
big."
Yes. Extremely large.
And we're gonna ride him,
Yes.
Yes.
right? Well, it's the
You're in
which
the
way's
front, 'cause
north?
You know which way
Yeah,
we're going.
I should be able to find this thing. Although, if we were smart, we'd fly back to the ship.
No,
Yeah, well,
no, actually,
I-
that's so dumb.
I'm more of a fan of living.
I am too, but like, oh, okay, fine. As he tries to he moves over to Eshno, who's now a big old
Get
Quetzal, as
lucky.
he's like, can't figure out how to get on. There's not exactly like a little step stool or anything like that. It's just kind of like, can I get a boost? As he looks over at David.
Oh, okay.
yeah, help him up.
All right. 1 foot after the other, he kind of boosts his way up onto it, riding around the base of the neck. As everybody else climbs on?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As everyone now climbs aboard the now polymorphed Eshno, the beating of a Quetzal's wings sends the party flying high above the jungle canopy of Paternica. And with a shaken hand, Harvey Smith guides the party through the night, venturing forth towards Celestia's tomb. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, be sure to share and leave a review if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts. If you would like to give us direct feedback, links for the socials will be down in the description. But anyway, thanks for listening. See you next time.